Alright guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and because I'm pretty sure people have probably been wanting to see it, I'm going to do the 10-7s video against the anything but 10. Alright, so I'm going to do I got $1,000, I'm going to do 300 and 135. You don't need pass lines because we're just random rolling, so you could just do it on everyone else, wouldn't matter. No control. We're just going to run 10-7s against it, see what happens. Here we go. Aces, you know, in the anything but 10, you're always working. We've been that way in all the videos. And a 7, so that's number 1. All right. Overall, that's a $7 winner. So I'm just going to rack it. Next shot. Yo's not hurting us or helping us. Remember, this is not a random shooter strategy, really. 3, 6, 9. That's our first $35 winner. I mean, that's our first point. There's been a lot of rolls already. There's a 12, 6, 6. Again, this is just random, so if I hit a bunch of 10s, it's just what it is. And there's a second 7. It's going to be a $7 winner. Okay. Here we go. There's a 5. There we go. Another little winner there. And again, guys, I'm doing these strategies. There's a 6, 3, 9 because I'm trying to show that it's far more important to be good at the game of craps than it is to be good at shooting craps. To be understanding how to play it. And by that, what I mean is what bets to make, how to get the 7 to be yours. 35 on that 5. That's the first thing you should be aiming at, is to get the 7 to be a winner for you, even if it's $1. You want that 7 to not hurt you. All right, there's another 7. So come out roll. Doesn't really matter on this one. 7's always worth $7. Here we go. You should just always be looking for a chance to make that 7 yours. There's a hard 8. So no matter what strategy it is you're playing, honestly, guys, that's the first thing you should be looking to do, is to be taking control of the 7, because it's the most commonly rolled number in the game. There's a 3, 1, 4. I'm going to drop $1 for 50. So it's like never playing the favorite if you don't get the 7 on your team. Oh, there's our first 10. Remember, guys, I'm not controlling the dice, so this could fail. The anything 10 could fail because the anything but 10 is a dice control strategy. You have to be able to control the 10 out. So it could obviously fail in that fashion. It's just against purely random 10-7s. But I've already been asked about it a couple times, so we'll do it. 6, 3, 9. $35. I think we're still basically even, maybe even up just a little bit. And there's an 8. That's the point. Another 35. Here we go. 6, 6, 12. If you were on the pass line, that would have been a loser. On the Dewey Doe. And we got a 3, 2, 5. 35 more bucks. another one. What a long roll. I'm going to run out of money. So we're definitely not up now. Need a couple hits. 5, 3, 8. 35 bucks. Starting the process. Wow, that is a lot of tens. That's what happens when it's random, guys. There's 100 there. I think we're going to get one more shot at this. Okay, 300. 5, 3, 8. This is an exceptional roll. Maybe I'll do the 10 sevens, but actually try the knuckleball or something. That way it gives it a real look. Because this, you know, the anything but 10 guys is not a strategy that is built for random shooters. It's not. Wow. Okay. That was dice off the table, by the way. Here we go. That was almost dice off the table too. It's bouncy right there. What's going on right there? And there's a 7. 5, 2. Yeah, not 5, 2. $5 and $2. Here we go. And a yo. But yeah, so don't take this the wrong way in this strategy. This strategy is still great, but it's not built for random. And since that's the way I'm rolling, I didn't want to switch up. 6, 2, 8. Like I never advise people to play the anything but 10 on random rollers. If you're going to do it, you should have practiced to not throw 10s or 4s or whatever it is you use. But this is still a similar strategy to what we're doing with the 6, 7, 8. We're getting the 7 to cover our box bets. And there's a 6, 2, 8. So it's still the same thing essentially. It's just a little different mechanism to get there. Here we go. See if it'll come all the way back. That'd be pretty interesting. There's a 9, 6, 3. I'm surprised that this lack of 7s is more surprising me than the amount of 10s. Because I am just chunking the dice down the table. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And there's a 6. And there's a 9, that's the point. Still working. Only need like 45 more hits to get our money back. There's an ace, 2, 3. And a 5, 3, 2, 5. Okay. 35. And a 6, 35. And a 5, that's the point. Wow, this is a really good shot. Sometimes the random just does that. It just goes crazy like this. I actually got a lot of the money back. And there's a 5, 1, 6. Still got a lot of sevens to go too. So this is kind of weird. Oh, and there's a 7. Okay, $7 winner. Let's trade this in for a $100 chip. Mark our 7s. Actually, I don't think we're down all that much right now. Just a couple $100 probably. And there's an 8. That was not a 10, guys. That was an 8. $35. Because we got about 500 in the rack, I would say. Oh, man. Oh, we went on that great run, too. Oh, this is a long roll. Oh, no, we just rolled a 7, didn't we? Yeah, we had all of our money back. There's 600, 700. Yeah, we were right there. And there's another 7. That was pretty amazing. Let's see how much of it will get back here. Hopefully, maybe a couple $100 more bucks. And there's another 7. So here comes all the 7s. It's gonna derail our comeback. And there's a 549. $35. And a 532. $35 more. And again, guys, with this anything but 10s or 10-7 series, I'm just trying to show that the key to craps is getting the 7 as a winner. There's a 7 right there. If you want to be good at this game, guys, it is not all about shooting the dice. It's about playing the correct strategies, playing craps the correct way. And that's how you win. Because shooting will fail you. Shooting will fail you. You'll have bad days. The thing is with the strategy, guys, drop 1 for 50. With strategy, don't get me wrong, strategy will win and lose. But through overall, strategy will right itself. So if you have a good strategy, it's going to correct itself. 527. Because it's numbers, it's probability. All right, dice control is technique. It's about a physical action. So you have to actually be good at it to make it work. You have to actually practice it. Strategy, once you learn it, if you know how to play it, you'll be fine. You can just keep repeating the same process over and over and over. And there's another 5. And that's why, like I was saying, strategy is more important than dice control. Not that dice control isn't important, it is. That's the next step as a craps player. After you learn strategy, then there's our last 7 right there. After you learn strategy, you should be looking at becoming better at dice control. All right, so let's see where we ended up. It wasn't terrible. We had a lot of losers. All right, so 6, 500, 600, 700, 800. So yeah, we didn't do terrible. After all those 10s, 860, 878, 878. So that was actually really good after all those crazy amount of 10s. So yeah, I mean, if we would have been controlling the dice, hopefully we could have done a little better than that. I mean, since this only lost $122 on random, which is pretty amazing. So after all those 10s. So again, one of the reasons is that we had the 7 as a winner. So when the 7s rolled, we didn't lose another $135. But again, so this is the anything but 10 7s video. And again, as a disclaimer, guys, the anything but 10 is a strategy that you control the dice. All right, so it's kind of like a like you have entry level strategies. It's more of an advanced strategy. All right, so again, it takes a little more stuff, a little more experience, a little more skill to perform it correctly. Right? Whereas, you know, you can play a don't like a 6, 7, 8. Anybody can play 6, 7, 8. You can just go put a don't out there. When it goes through, you can play some other box numbers. Once you get that intact and going, you know, now you're just trying to hit. If you want to press, you don't want to press, whatever it is the case there, you're just trying to make some money off that. But when the 7 comes, you're still going to make some extra money. And so that's why you do those things. And this is my argument against dice control being all that important. It is. It's just secondary, in my opinion, to strategy. Anyways, guys, this is Jacob from Wagering This, and you have a great day.